Do you think space is silent? Well, it's not. In this video, I'll take you on a journey through the 20 scariest sounds ever recorded in the universe. They are real sounds captured by NASA and other space agencies, and trust me, they only get more terrifying as we go on. Let's begin. We're starting with our own home. Even Earth makes noise in space. Satellites have picked up a constant low hum that never stops. It's like the planet is quietly humming to itself. It might sound calm, but there's something off about hearing our world making that sound, especially from space. Did you think this one was weird? Wait until you hear the ones that I saved for the end of the video. This one comes from the magnetic field that surrounds our planet. It protects us from space radiation, but it also gives off a strange whooshing sound, like waves crashing in a digital ocean. It's not the kind of thing you expect from Earth, and when you hear it, it doesn't feel normal. What you're about to hear next will change the way you think about space forever. Don't skip ahead. Back in 1969, Apollo astronauts flew around the far side of the moon and heard something strange in their headsets. It sounded like music, but not the kind you'd ever want to hear alone. NASA kept it quiet for years. Nobody really knows what it was. The last sound on this list is so weird that scientists still can't explain it. Keep watching to find out what it is. Mars might look quiet, but it's still shaking deep inside. NASA's InSight lander recorded Marsquakes, which sound like low, rumbling growls. Imagine being alone on that empty planet and hearing the ground shift beneath you. If you thought this was creepy, wait until you hear what's coming next. It only gets more weird from here. This giant planet doesn't just look intense, it sounds like it too. The deep, rumbling noises recorded near Jupiter sound more like an animal than a planet. You don't expect a place that far away to sound this alive. What you're about to hear is one of the most mysterious sounds ever recorded in space. Are you ready? Jupiter's magnetic field is the strongest of any planet in the solar system. When scientists turned its signals into sound, it gave off a weird pulsing rhythm. It's kind of like a giant space heartbeat, but it speeds up and slows down like it's alive. The first time you hear it, it makes you wonder what could be causing something so strange. Each sound is scarier than the last, but the final one is absolutely terrifying. You don't want to miss it. High above Jupiter's surface, the ionosphere gives off electric signals that are turned into audio. The result? It sounds like a slow, steady buzz mixed with a high-pitched whine. It doesn't sound natural at all. More like something coming from a machine that shouldn't be running. This next sound will send chills down your spine. Listen closely and try not to get too scared. Jupiter has auroras like Earth, but way stronger. When charged particles slam into its poles, they create a sound that's harsh and high, like sharp static mixed with a digital screech. It's powerful and honestly a little uncomfortable to hear. The sound makes the planet feel more violent. The deeper we go into space, the stranger it gets. The final sound on this list will leave you speechless. This one really sounds like something out of a monster movie. The roar of Jupiter was recorded as a massive burst of radio waves. It sounds like something is growling across the stars. Loud, low, and mean. It's wild to think this is just a planet and not something alive. You won't believe what we found at the end of the universe. Keep watching to hear it for yourself. Saturn is usually seen as the pretty planet with its rings, but when it comes to sound, it's not gentle at all. The recording from Saturn sounds sharp and broken, like static ripping through the air. It makes the whole planet seem less peaceful, more like it's warning us to stay away. Think this is weird? Just wait. The most unsettling sound is coming up soon, and it will shock you. This sound was recorded by the Cassini spacecraft as it flew by Saturn. It picked up bursts of lightning from massive storms, and when you hear it, it sounds like someone ripping paper inside a haunted tunnel. It's short, sharp, and cuts through the silence like a scream. Knowing that this came from a storm happening on another world makes it feel even more intense, like space isn't as quiet or safe as we think. By the time we reach number 1, you might never want to listen to space sounds again. This signal was picked up by Cassini too, and it's honestly one of the weirdest ones. It's not lightning or a storm, it's just there. The sound is a strange rhythm that keeps going like a machine, clicking and pulsing in a way that doesn't feel natural. It almost sounds like it's trying to talk. Scientists say it's radio emissions, but some people think it sounds like a message. Some of these sounds are bizarre, but the last one will make you question everything. Stay tuned. This isn't like lightning on Earth, it's much more powerful. When the spacecraft recorded it, the sound burst out like a loud, distorted crack, as if something was being ripped open. It echoed and bounced through the silence, making it feel like it came from something huge. You can hear just how intense Jupiter's storms really are, and how tiny we are in comparison. You won't believe the final sound on this list. It's the most disturbing one yet. Stay tuned until the very end. When Voyager 1 left the solar system, it picked up a faint, rising tone that almost sounds like a whistle getting louder. It's not from any planet, it's from outside. It's the sound of crossing into interstellar space. It feels quiet and lonely, but also kind of scary, like passing a point where there's no going back. It's the sound of leaving everything we've ever known behind. What you're about to hear is one of the most mysterious sounds ever recorded in space. Are you ready? Ganymede is the only moon in the solar system with its own magnetic field. And that field makes noise. NASA's Juno spacecraft picked it up, and when they turned it into audio, it gave off a weird mix of static and pulses. It doesn't sound like anything natural, it's more like listening to a broken radio from a ghost ship. The fact that this comes from a moon makes it even more disturbing. Each sound is scarier than the last, but the final one is absolutely terrifying. You don't want to miss it. Io is one of the most violent places in the solar system. It's covered in volcanoes that are always erupting, and the sounds we've recorded from there reflect that chaos. The audio is full of deep rumbling mixed with harsh screeching, almost like something is crying out in pain. It's not just a volcanic moon, it sounds tortured. The sound pulses, stutters, and then rises suddenly, like the surface is alive and breaking apart. It makes you feel like something terrible is happening just below the surface. This next sound will send chills down your spine. Listen closely and try not to get too scared. Enceladus is a frozen moon with geysers that shoot water into space. The sound recorded near those geysers is like a soft hissing combined with deep underwater rumbling. It feels like something breathing just below the ice. Slow and steady, but cold. There's a strange calmness to it at first, but the more you listen, the more it feels wrong. It's not the sound itself that's scary, it's what it suggests. Something beneath the surface, waiting. The deeper we go into space, the stranger it gets. The final sound on this list will leave you speechless. Scientists think there's a giant ocean under Europa's icy crust. The sound recorded from Europa gives off soft knocking and thumping noises, like something is tapping from underneath. It's quiet, but that's what makes it so creepy. It feels like a signal, like something alive is under the ice trying to get out. It could be just ice shifting, but it doesn't feel that way when you hear it. It sounds like someone or something. Some of these sounds are bizarre, but the last one will make you question everything. Stay tuned. Titan is full of thick clouds and has rivers of liquid methane. The sound recorded here is like slow, heavy breathing through a filter. It's low, steady, and muffled, like a machine trying to breathe in fog. It's the kind of sound that makes you feel trapped, like you're inside something massive and can't get out. Scientists say it's just natural emissions, but it sounds like something alive or something waiting. Think this is weird? Just wait. The most unsettling sound is coming up soon, and it will shock you. Miranda looks like it's been broken apart and put back together. It's one of the strangest looking moons in the solar system, and the sound we've pulled from data near Miranda is just as messed up. When scientists converted signals from the area into sound, what came out was a strange, glitchy noise, like a broken machine stuttering in the dark. It doesn't follow any rhythm. It cuts in and out, jumps between tones, and sounds like it's trying to form a pattern, but never quite gets there. It feels broken, wrong. Some say it's just magnetic interference, but others think it's something more. Something about the way Miranda formed, or maybe something still hidden in its crust. There's no atmosphere, no volcanoes, no storms. So what's making this sound? This is one of those recordings that gives people chills even after hearing it over and over. If space has a haunted house, this would be the front door. Let me know what you think in the comments below.